Yeah, Tony, like the DR one, top left. That's what I'm talking about.
Do you have neighbors, Matt?
Yeah.
Lives in like a neighborhood, bro.
Hmm.
Oh.
But we're not like close.
Yeah, the DR trimmer. Yeah, we had a Gravely one at the farm, and it was pretty great. We used it for a few years there, and then we stopped.
Well, when you're 6'3", you know, a weed eater, especially, and even the ones that are like with the straight
shaft, yeah,
bars on them, yeah, it's hard to bend over to cut the weeds because I have to bend over to cut the weeds. I'm probably taller than 6'3" with my shoes on.
They do actually make a extra long trimmer for tall folk.
Probably what I need.
Yeah, they make that, and then they actually make a short trimmer for short folk.
Even then, you know, you still have to carry it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Matt, I'm gonna change your life, Matt.
Huh?
You got Twitch chat open?
Yep.
Look at that.
Oh, Tony.
What?
I don't know about those, man. They claim they're all awesome, but I don't know.
Did I click on the wrong?
I like how it's between $50 and $210.
Yeah, I don't quite understand that. It's just a different handle attachment.
And then
for
shipping's $10 to $20 too.
Yeah, a different handle for your trimmer. Some guys swear by those things.
Zach, do you have one of those?
I don't.
Then why are you promoting them?
I don't know. I just see them on YouTube all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
They seem to like them. So.
Like I said, some guys swear by those things.
Remember, take off your weed eater guards and just see how long your line can get.
I mean,
I think that's stupid. I don't agree with that.
that's like every professional out there, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't
How their insurance company catches them and yells at them.
There's a 1-pack, 3-pack, or 5-pack. That's why the price range.
That
makes sense. Actually,
so
that's
one of them's $50.
That's what gets you is your insurance guy. The one guy that used to cut a lot of grass, he sold his company this past year. But like his guys would run no shields. One time their insurance guy drove by where they were cutting, and then magically he had his shields back on after that.
Bert said they kill your back, Zach.
They kill you? Huh. Interesting, Bert.
That anything that you have to carry that's
it's gonna
got an engine, it's gonna, you know, your back's gonna hurt.
It's gonna wear on you for sure.
But those wheel trimmers, you know, that's nice because you can just push them around.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, we had that one for a while. We used it.
Oh, just so you know, Roman Atwood uploaded, so if Packers comes in here, he'll spoil it for you.
Probably. Would not surprise me. Stand sideways, yeah. And this is gonna sound weird, but I probably did more trimming in my professional life, one-handed or backwards, like more than I should have. You know, a one-handed trimmer move. I was king. I was pro at the one-handed trimmer. Backwards, yeah.
Backwards.
I trim chain link fence. If I trim chain link fence, backwards, 100% of the time.
Like walk backwards?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
That's kind of like a way to do it.
Straight shaft trimmer, engine in your right hand, other handle, and you're standing basically, the fence would be on your left, like you're looking down the fence.
Walking backwards with like a straight shaft.
And it's a lot. Chain link fence will kind of pull your string in, kind of pull your trimmer in. But if you're walking backwards, you have a lot more control, and you don't have that problem, But one hand, I used to trim this one yard completely one-handed, the whole yard, with a TC 1000. It was a Toro trimmer, curve shaft. I learned on a curve shaft. Once I went to a straight shaft, I never went back. If I pick up a curve shaft trimmer today, I feel like an idiot. Like I don't know what I'm doing with it. But yeah.
Why do they even make them curved?
I don't know, but the problem is they spin the other way. Like a straight shaft spins one way and a curve shaft spins the other way. And it's very strange. I don't know.
See, Dad's running curve shaft all his life. And,
yeah, so then he's used to it.
Yeah. And he even got he's kind of a big guy too, like 6'3", over 6 foot. And he got like a couple years ago, he got like the extra long like curve shaft.
Yeah. One hand trimmer drinking the other. Oh man. Maybe like a Gatorade. No fun drinks. I was working for the man. I couldn't do that. Or wait. Yeah. Now, Tony, if you're really elite, you get a split boom.
A what?
A split boom. Like a steel combi system where you can like take
have
it
different
apart
attachments?
and put different things on there. Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
That's how you know you're elite mode right there. Or something. We got that one steel trimmer. It's taller than me. Like if you stand it up on like from the nose to motor,
Yeah.
it's taller than me.
Really?
And like I can't carry the thing for more than 5 minutes. I'm just done. That thing is so heavy. But if you need a trimmer with some power, got all the power. I actually got like a saw blade we put on it. That's what we use to cut our asparagus down now. Lord James actually had that when he lived up in northern Missouri. And they were cutting all kinds of like brush and stuff with it. That thing put in a lot of hours up there in northern Missouri. Great trimmer, just way too heavy. I prefer my Red Max that I have. It's a light. It's like the lighter Red Max straight shaft, but it's got plenty of power. I like it. I like it a lot. But, nice, Bert. Nice. Very nice. I've always wanted to get a split system, but then I'm like, nah, I'm good. Always like, yeah, that'd be cool, and then I'm like, nah. I don't do a lot of like hedge trimming, so I don't really need that. I really do need to trim a bush out in front of my house right now. You can't hardly walk on my sidewalk in front of my house. This bush has exploded this spring. But we do have a gas power hedge trimmer. So it will make a man out of you, yeah. Definitely. Ever use a gas powered hedge trimmer, Zach? They're fun.
Gas power? No.
Oh, really?
We don't like. I've never trimmed a hedge before in my life.
That's like cut your leg off real fast kind of stuff, you know? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You got the Husqvarna system. You got all of it. Nice. Yeah, Dad actually cut his jeans one time at the farm with it. And like just nicked the skin on his leg. Those things are dangerous though. But you know, you gotta know how to use it. One of these days I'll trim up the bush. There's actually like 2 or 3 in front of my house I need to kind of tone down a little bit. They're getting out of hand. The big reason for trimming them is they get a certain amount of Christmas lights every fall. And like if they get too big, then they're gonna need more Christmas lights. I don't know if I can put more Christmas lights up, you know. That's a cat, by the way. Never enough Christmas lights either. So I think this fall, guys, this November, kind of almost, you know, it's fall still. We should have a Puma Plow meetup day. Okay.
All right.
Everybody comes to my house and helps me put up Christmas lights.
Oh, I was gonna say at Casey's.
We can get some Casey's, yeah. But no, everybody comes and helps me put up Christmas lights. Good idea, right?
Stefaninos.
I'll make it happen, Matt. I'll make it
Man,
happen.
you know what Stefaninos is?
Pizza.
Zach, we talk about it all the time.
No,
bro.
no, he lives in St. Louis, bro.
No, it's because we talk about it constantly.
Yes, he lives in, no. He goes to Six Flags. He went to the Arch.
Once, like 20 years ago. No, you've never been to the
I've
Arch.
never been to the Arch.
I thought you, like, vacationed to St. Louis.
Zach, the closest to downtown he's been is like Six Flags.
I'm still convinced he lives here.
Ah, me too. Don't worry. So that's not the right button.
Oh, sorry.
Old Johnny
Sorry.
Tabaway here. Look out.
Johnny Tabaway.
That's me. My bad. My bad. Come on, GPS, figure out your life. Let's go.
Combines are almost together, and then Tony's back here screwing around.
Lagging, bro. Come on, Tony.
I had my crew set at 11. Okay, guys, just 100.
You gotta watch the paint dry that day. You don't want to come over and have some pizza and good times and put up some holiday cheer.
You pay me $14.
I'll
an hour,
film
I'll
it.
come help.
Yeah. Okay, Frank. Bye.
lapse.
Good day. Bye. Have a good
lapse.
time. What?
Time lapse.
You'll film a time lapse, so don't hurt yourself. Carson's gonna set up a camera and sit there and eat pizza all day. You know?
Dude, I'll have a shovel beside me and a lawn chair eating pizza while you're working. Dude, I can't wait.
Sounds like something I can do.
Jayhawk Fever, what's going on, man? No, not a shovel. You'll have like a no ladder gutter clip like pole.
Yeah,
You need your the light pole.
Yeah, very very Christmassy, you know. Yeah,
I'll wear a Santa hat too.
I think it would actually be kind of cool to like have a place across the street that I could put a camera in the same place every day I do lights. Like
Yeah,
maybe
you
mount it
almost
to
have-
a tree or something across the street.
Because you would think, let's put it on like the mailbox across.
Yeah, something.
But then you gotta think, every time they come and put mail in there, it'll shake around. Every car that comes by will block it. Or you just
You only have
put it
holiday.
up in a tree.
You only have holidays here when you're full of liquid cards, so you might not be good at work. I mean, we can get some spiked eggnog. Fine. We'll make it happen.
You and Zach will have to fight for it.
Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, no, it would be... and the other thing is, like, it would be so, like, wide, you know?
You'd have to put a wide lens on
But you
it.
wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing, you know?
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, you'd see my bum crack hanging out, you know? Like...
No, chat. I'm not a plant. I'm not a plumber.
No, I'd wear my extra long. I have shirts that go down like to my knees now. I got some really long shirts I wear at the farm.
Yeah. Big dress guy now.
They're tucked in, so you can't tell.
Oh.
But basically, yeah, like
Your
it's like a
sundress.
dress, bro. Not a sundress, no. Definitely not a sundress. They're long sleeve shirts. They're from the Fat Guy website, you know.
I'll
So
have to start shopping there soon.
it's called King Size.
Okay.
Yeah. They got all kinds of. They have shirts that make me feel small. Okay.
I kind of want to. I've been thinking about this. So oh, this is gonna pain me to say, but for work, right?
Yeah.
So there is like no dress code, right? Like,
I'll wear anything then. Okay.
no, like you gotta wear
Oh.
clothing.
I bet.
It's not a gender reveal party, Jill. I was like, I'm kind of like, you know, want to get like some pocket tees. I feel like that's kind of like, you know, kind of working.
Yeah,
the
get you some
conversation.
Carhartt pocket tees. Yeah.
But the problem was when I went there last year, I was too fat for the large, but not fat enough for the mediums.
Buy the big and then like dry it one time. You'll be good.
All right.
Wait,
I think
you
that's
said
the
it
strat.
backwards?
Or
What?
should I just order them off that website?
I'd get them off the website, but if you know what size you need, you know. I'm here. I'm sure I can get used to it. Okay. I'm not an actual farmer. No, I'm not. Yo, Bert, we're in. Let's do it, buddy. Let's do it. So chat, I grew up around a farm. My grandpa was a farmer. My dad grew up a farmer. We still own 5 acres of what was the family farm, but the rest of it got sold back in 2005, maybe early 2006. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But after my grandpa passed away, my dad's siblings decided they wanted to sell, so they sold. Now, having said that, they sold to some really good guys. It was like, yeah. Because actually, Zach, you know who was really angry and still is kind of mad at my dad to this day? That the farm didn't go to like an auction?
Who's that?
The most hated farmer down there.
Really?
He wanted to buy our farm in the worst way. Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know why it had to get okayed. I didn't see what it caught.
You and actual farmer for bowling.
Oh, really? For bullying?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah. We have our auto mod set very strict, guys, for reasons. And sometimes it likes to catch a few things that shouldn't be caught, but it's all good. It's all good. I'd rather have a comment go under review and get accepted than something sneak through, you know? Just saying, because literally it's one click for us to accept it. Not a big deal. So, and yes, I said
You gotta move your mouse all the way down.
I mean, I'll handle it. You guys don't need to worry about those. Remember, I told you all that. Like, I got those. You know?
I'm just kidding.
My mouse is right here by chat, actually. Where I keep it. Otherwise, I lose it.
I've actually never been paying attention whenever a message showed up in there. So.
Oh, really?
Here.
Dude, tell you what. I know this is a first world princess problem. But, like, with the new setup, you talk about losing your mouse on your screen. Oh, my. It was like, it could just be like...
Just make it huge.
But it could be like 3 feet to my right where I can't really see. If that monitor's on, like, it could be way over there, you know?
Yeah.
Did I pick it up enough for you, Leonard?
Look at that. He passed me. That a boy, Tony.
All right.
He's going to get mad on the next lap. Oh, wait. There's not another lap on this one.
Bro, I'm kind of thinking that's distract. I'll like get some Carhartt shirts after stream here. Or be real professional. Show up to work early tomorrow.
Yeah. You know, yeah, there is that website you can order stuff through. But it's not any cheaper. It's that store's website.
Yeah.
They just ship it out of like Colombia. So if they don't have exactly what you're looking for, try their website. You know?
I will do that.
But, you know, if you figure out what size you are, then just order everything. I like to order online. So why not? And once you hit, I think it's $55, you get free shipping, which is not hard to do in Carhartt. So,
No.
like, that's a pair of jeans and a t-shirt. So, yeah.
Oh.
You shopping, like, in the big and tall t-shirts, Tony?
No, John.
Then they're like $2 cheaper. You're good.
I'm looking at some sleeveless pocket tees.
Oh, you're going to be that guy?
Yeah, I got the muscle shirt today. The muscles are coming tomorrow.
The big Swede.
Did you order your muscles in the mail, or how's that work?
Yeah. I didn't get like the priority shipping. So.
Oh, is it like that top that hot tub guy was wearing last night?
Jesus.
That guy needs more followers on
That
Twitch.
guy looks oddly like Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
That guy needs more followers on Twitch.
He's like a dude that sits in a hot tub. And last night he was just standing there. But like, he has this, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But he looks just like Dave Grohl.
He likes his mirrors.
He does like his mirrors. Yeah, he had a lot of mirrors. Big mirror guy. Yeah. Oh, man. You got Courseplay working. Awesome. Now, if you have a very specific question about Courseplay, not just how do I get it to work, like, you have a very specific question, feel free to ask it. And I'll probably run through the answer, but like, how to get it? That's more too like of a general question, you know?
I gotta go do some things. I'll be back.
Okay, bye.
Okay,
Have a good
bye.
day.
Didn't think he'd ever leave.
I was just about to say that, but I was like, no, I'll let John say it because that's his thing.
You know, I do role play as the millennial farmer, you know? Wait. I don't. Not a big RP kind of guy, you know? Saying. Whoa, hello.
First
hit
time driving a
Yeah.
combine?
in reverse, yeah. I got forward down reverse. I don't know about, man. Saying. Stream tonight? Probably not. No. I still need to catch up on like uploading and stuff. I'm still behind on that, to be honest. So no stream tonight.
Aren't your shows new tonight too?
My what tonight?
Aren't the shows you guys watch
Oh.
new tonight?
You know what? We never watched last week's. Some reason last week, FBI and Most Wanted, both of them, especially FBI. FBI recorded like 4 chunks, but it only recorded like 30 minutes.
Oh.
And Most Wanted recorded 2 chunks, but like 25 minutes. So we just deleted it, and I was like, we'll just watch them through the app when we want to watch them. No big deal. All right, man. I'm glad you understand what I'm talking about with Courseplay. Appreciate you. No. All right, I think I just answered the question as he was typing it. Are they new tonight? Does anybody know?
I think they are.
FBI and FBI Most Wanted? If they are, that means they've really ramped up their production schedule. Because there for a while, we were getting like an episode a month.
Hold.
We're in a hold, chat. 5-minute hold.
Yeah, Leonard's always in the way.
Wow, Tony.
Leonard, go to work.
Definitely.
I will tomorrow.
Oh,
Definitely. Wow.
Will
Yeah,
you?
we got a new FBI.
All right, cool. New shows tonight. So I'll probably watch those while I'm uploading.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought you were saying
Yeah,
like
there's gonna
definitely
be
about
Most
me
Wanted.
going back to work.
No. Sorry.
Jeez.
Sorry, no. You're more than welcome here, Leonard. You know that. Always.
Yeah, Zach.
Rather have you here than Zach. You know?
Donnie, just because Leonard gives you money, that doesn't mean he can be here more than I can.
That's not why at all, Tony. And money has nothing to do with it, Tony.
Leonard.
Leonard's a good guy. That's why, you know.
I'd have beat you like a redheaded stepchild, Zach.
I'm gonna call my parents.
Yeah, what's up, Zach?
Call CPS. I'll let them take it.
Yeah. Call him, Zach.
Thank you.
I'll have your bags packed by the time they show up.
Okay, bye.
So Leonard.
Have a good
Leonard.
time.
Leonard, I'm thinking of maybe, like transferring to a college down south, right? Like, like maybe like save some money. Can you just like charge me around and come live at your house?
Wow.
I mean, like no cap, like if you're like wanting to do like ag stuff, there's a college like an hour for me that's like really good in that.
Oh, sweet. I'll be down there next week.
Throwing that out there.
Tony, let's be real. You would apply like in 6 months, you know, like after
Tony.
classes are already like, you know.
No.
Valid.
Valid.
No.
Is cable worth it with all the apps that are out there? Probably not. My aunt though, like just, I mean, kind of what she do, watch the TV all the time, and she enjoys like Game Show Network and that stuff. So like, as far as I'm concerned, I don't need cable. I don't hardly watch anything. I barely watch TV at all. And if I do watch something, it's available on an app. So if I was the one, like, if it was for me and I'm paying the bill, no, I'm not watching it. I'd get rid of it. Is what it is. What field are we going to, boys? Big one?
12, 31, 30, 29.
12? That's the big one, right?
Barley.
Wait.
There's more barley.
Yeah, that's the big field. Oh, wait. Sorry, that's sunflower.
Yeah.
12. Oh, 12. Oh, yeah, okay, duh. Sorry, don't honk at me.
Move your butt out of the middle of the road.
Somebody wants to take my combine knife. You got to hit out.
You heading out, Matt?
Yep.
I'll
Get to work.
have a good day at work. We'll catch you later.
Have
Go
a
later.
good day, Matt.
Tony, don't run me over.
I wouldn't do
And that's another thing, like Mrs. Professor said, yeah, with people without good internet,
Like me.
yeah, cable could be worth it, yeah.
I just have over the air.
Oh, wow, Bert. pretty awesome. I mean, like I said, I would do without cable, but I don't pay the bills, so I don't really have a say so, you know. We also have a home phone still.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah, we have a home phone.
we got 2 of them.
You pay for 2 different phone numbers
No, like it's the same phone number. Just we have 2 home
so
phones.
that you have a phone line. That's what I meant, like one phone. Oh, watch that courseplay driver, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh man,
so-
the header cart's in the way now.
I'm thinking,
Got you. I got you.
or is he hauling still?
Is he empty or is he hauling? He is empty. Probably stop him. He shouldn't go unless he's got something to haul. All right, he's fired. You can. It's good, Leonard.
This back
Going back to his house.
All right, just let that be there. But yeah, we have a home phone line still. My aunt, it's from my aunt basically at this point. What kind of header trailer is this? Like, what brand is it? I don't know.
Paris, I think. Right?
Comes with the header pack.
There you go. Let's drop straw in these fields, by the way. Please and thank you. Yeah, it comes with the header pack. I don't know what they are. I guess I could go in the shop and look at it fire, but yeah.
Big
Got you.
fields.
From the Midwest.
Yeah.
Has he been?
Midwest fabrication.
You know what? That's a good question. Has he been hauling or has he been empty this whole time?
What was he supposed to be hauling?
Supposed to be hauling grass. Down to these. Oh, he's been empty the whole time. These things are empty right here. Or the one I put a load in. So yeah, that of course has not worked at all. That sucks. That's a bummer. I think my start point was, or my end point was too close to the start point, maybe. That, or sometimes with those bins, they'll fill up and then empty again before they drive away. So you gotta do it just right. So yeah. B&B in Midwest and IRL. Nice. Nice. Very nice. He's probably grabbed third combine, no? We need, I don't know.
Sarge is in it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I should pay attention. It does it up there, huh? Look at me paying attention. Big pay attention guy, you know?
Something.
Said no one ever, for the record.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's aware, right?
Definitely.
All right, cool. Or I had him on the wrong crop, but I swore I had him on the right one. The crop is for selling. The straw will be for cows. A little bit of straw we're gonna get here. Yeah. Custom. Ooh. Custom. But whoever's picking up straw, have fun here. We're harvesting this field every direction. I got you, Fire. I actually have not either in real life. I've never seen a header trailer with a tank on it. Of course, around here, I mean, imagine like the custom guys probably, or like the, especially the custom guys, you know, they're out like away from everything. The big farming, like around here, everybody's yard's like not that far away, you know, per se. But it's a great idea to have fuel with you. I mean, great idea. Hey, Sarge, you need help up there on 12?
It'll be difficult.
All right. I think we got the right guy on the job. I think you can handle that, right?
I should be able to.
I mean, for goodness sake, you took down a Chinese rocket, so like, you got this. This is nothing. And did you guys see the kelp farm we built last night? Sarge's idea. We got it, you know. At 30 block tall though, I don't know about that one, but you know, it works.
Yeah,
Definitely works.
we could have probably gotten away with it being a little shorter, but
Hey, this way it should never break.
Sure.
So I think what we do. Oh, Leonard's crabbing now. Look at you.
Big crab guy, huh?
More speed. More speed.
Yeah. I think what we need to do is put like a floor, maybe even a glass floor in there, Sarge. Like right on top of that one.
Yeah.
And then we just build number 2 on top of it. And then have it just flow into the same like chute.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Gotcha, Mrs. Professor. Gotcha. You know, it's really hard when people are working on your house, especially when, like, you know things, you know? When, like, you're in the construction world. I would imagine that's very difficult to have somebody else work on your house and, like, not go out there and just judge everything they did, right? I'm sure that would be very difficult. And I kind of wish the one day they were putting gutters on our house, I wish I would have been out there and judging those guys a little more. Because there's at least one spot that holds so much water on my gutters. Because they put them up to look good. They didn't put them up to function. Kind of unfortunate. They do look good, though. They need to be pressure washed, but they look good. Need to pressure wash the house. But that sounds like... Maybe I'll get that done this weekend. Maybe with my time off. I should do that, right?
I'll do it.
Big pressure washing guy. Really?
Highly unlikely.
Highly unlikely that I'll do it or Tony will.
Both.
I'll do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fire it up, Tone.
$20 in a case of Bush Light.
Station Bush Light for your folks.
Yeah.
Oh, well, at least you're thinking of your family, you know?
Always got to look out for mom and dad.
They said follow, appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going? Oh, goodness, Tony. Tony. Hello. Yeah, Mr. Professor, I get you. I get you. That'd be like somebody else putting up my Christmas lights. I would just be judging them constantly. So. Actually, my brother-in-law came over one time and he's like, yeah, I'm going to help you put up lights. That was the only day he ever did. Ever did help me. I don't like people putting up my lights. I want it done my way. Just saying, I've been doing it long enough. I know exactly how I want it done, you know? And sometimes that's hard to communicate to another person. But that's okay. But we got a lot done that day he was here. Even Dad and I kind of go round and round sometimes when he's helping me with like the river, like arches or something. We'll kind of butt heads a little bit, but at the end of the day, we get it done. That's all that matters. Around the house or around the farm. I don't put any lights up down at the farm, no. There would be, nobody would see them. We sit a mile off the road.
It'd be cool if you could like set some up like just like one little thing on the mailbox. That'd be like the only thing.
And watch it get stolen immediately like the first night, yeah. Oh, Tony's doing crop circles. Look at you.
I will say some of the people like down there that put like a big like star on top of their grain bin. That's
I always like that. I always thought that was way cool.
That's pretty cool.
My guys do that. They have a huge star.
still sitting
I
up there.
kind of want to
Yeah.
do the equipment covered in Christmas lights.
Sure.
But I feel
There's-
like that's gonna take a lot of time.
There's a guy around the corner that does a old John Deere like B
Yeah.
and like a wagon like down by around the corner from the farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, not here in town. No, I live in town. I live in a subdivision. I live in the burbs, so there's houses everywhere, and that's where the lights go up is on the house. I don't put them in the backyard though. It's just like the front side. But not a big backyard Christmas light guy. Man, what
you
is
have a 9 in your backyard?
a what?
A 9?
9.
Yeah, so you have the back 9.
You need a piece of paper with a 9 written on it. We'll put it out there and be like, Carson, look, I'm you. I got the back 9.
Yeah.
Except for he only lives on a 9-hole golf course anyway.
Oh, I didn't know it was only 9 holes.
Yeah.
Let's go. You ready?
Ready? All right, I'm moving. Let's go. Yeah, we always joke about Carson on the back 9, but it's only a 9-hole course. And apparently it's like real bad. Real crummy.
I mean, at the end of the day, you still live on a
Enough.
golf course, so it's got to be like something. Right?
Yeah. But yes, he's trying them all out, right? Leonard, you're changing all the tractors.
Well,
You're going for
So-
speed.
these things take so long to dump.
Yeah.
I start one dumping, then I can switch. Then
Oh, you got 2
he's got
running.
back.
Okay. Ah, got it.
E.
He's got 2 different tractors, chat. 2 different tractors.
Leonard, I'm full.
Well, if you would have stopped when I was under you a while ago, you'd have been empty. Sounds like a personal problem.
Alright.
Oh man.
Hey, Leonard, let's go.
It is a 5-head move, yeah.
Get
Exactly.
real tired though, like running from tractor to tractor.
Leonard, you got to turn, my guy. Thank you.
You want a combine? You're on wagon.
If I want a combine,
Yeah.
You're stuck between the house.
Oh, Tony.
I'm stuck on my strut. I can't move.
Oh,
Good.
he's messing up the
Get empty.
operation.
I'll leave you a pass.
All
Come
right.
on.
you can,
Just like
you
that
can
house
do
that
whatever
you
you
got.
want now, Tony.
Poor Leonard just took out little Timmy's room there in the corner of the house. Goodness.
Dude, that video
Oh,
was crazy.
Timmy's Uncle Zach is an idiot, so
I would have loved to seen like a ring doorbell of that car yeeting into that house, by the way.
You big ring doorbell guy, Jen?
I don't have one, but
I'm surprised you don't.
so years ago, a lot of those doorbells, you can get wireless ones that like have batteries in them.
Yeah.
But to be honest, if I'm going to get any of that like security type stuff, I want it to be like Wise because I already have their app and I use it for other stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So so the Wise doorbell, it's wired. And years ago, my dad ripped out like a bunch of, not the wiring like to the front, like to the doorbell itself, but like the transformer that makes that wire like low voltage. Apparently that's been gone in my house for years. And like in the hallway where like your doorbell ding donger is, you know,
Yeah.
since those wires aren't hooked up to anything, he just like pushed them back in the wall. So I can't really like put a doorbell out unless it's a wireless one. So instead of wireless doorbells or whatever, I just have cameras that give me notifications that they see motion. So I don't really need the doorbell, and I can actually talk through my cameras too. So like somebody's in my front yard, I can just yell at them like from a tree, you know? So I haven't done it yet, but that would scare somebody, I would assume. So, yeah. Wait, what? Bert, I don't know what you mean in your whisper. Not sure if I Know what you mean there. Not sure. The bins. You talking about something over in Alton, I would assume? I don't know what you're on about, sorry. I'm confused.
Oh my goodness, look at just
All right.
We're gonna have to make Tony Bell all this stuff by himself.
Yeah.
what did I do?
It's like getting dark, but like not, you know?
I thought we were pals, Leonard, no?
Like your
Maybe
boy.
run into a house.
Leonard, I hate to break it to you, but you're the car driver. Everything's your fault, whether it's not or whether it is, you know?
How about that squeaky chair? Is that Leonard's fault?
Hey, maybe I got a job now.
Oh,
Maybe I can afford it.
I was gonna
That was
I was
my
gonna go
fault.
straight,
Oh, you
sorry.
were gonna go straight.
Yeah,
Here,
square it
let
out.
me move.
GPS.
How about that? How about that?
How about that straw?
Maybe I can afford a less squeaky chair.
I mean, a boy can dream, right? I'm gonna reset over here because, yeah, makes sense to me.
Thanks for the unload, Leonard. I really appreciate it.
How'd it go from everything's your fault to, hey, man, appreciate it?
When the wives bring supper here in a little bit, I'm gonna make you go get your own. I'm not gonna bring it to you.
Supper?
So there.
Leonard, it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 2 o'clock.
Not in game, Tony. It's 7:30.
Let me
What are we
guess.
having for supper?
Let me guess. Spaghetti.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Wifey's working.
I got you. I got you. That's like the.
It's like
either,
in like Leonard Farms, like IRL. Whenever whoever brings like lunch or dinner, like they just leave in the truck, and it's the grain cart driver's job to deliver lunch to everybody.
Oh, nice.
That's what I was getting at.
Very nice. Gotcha. Very nice. So, chat, I'm going to have to take a break soon. I'm a professional streamer and forgot to fill up my water jug before stream. And apparently I emptied it last night during Minecraft. So,
Tony, you gotta stay off the top before stream, my guy.
I actually, here's the problem, Tony, right?
All right, I'm listening.
I came out here. I had plenty of time today.
Okay.
I had pizza,
Yeah.
and a
what kind of pizza?
leftover Casey's pepperoni and a little sausage bit, you know?
All right.
And I ate it.
All right, as you do, yeah.
As I do. And then I might have fallen asleep. Because, like, you know, I just got up. So, like, I was kind of tired still, you know? You know? Thanks, Fire Shadow. Appreciate you, buddy. The header is very dirty, yes. And the headlights are, like, too bright in a way, if that makes sense. The header is very dirty, yes. And so
I just ramped a header cart. No big deal.
that's okay. I didn't see it.
Everything's fine.
Fine.
Everything's fine. Our pets' heads are falling off.
Great movie.
How come your lights are so much brighter than mine?
I'll turn them on all the way. I don't know. Are your lights not bright?
'Cause he's a.
It might have
You're
to do.
not a
With,
boomer, Zach.
no, it might have to do with graphic settings of your game.
Oh yeah, mine's on medium. Okay. Yeah.
Medium.
Yeah.
Is that the size shirt you're buying for working?
No,
You need
Johnny.
to go buy a medium.
No, Johnny, I'm fat, so like, I don't want him to see my belly.
Dude, Casey's brother back in the day,
Yeah.
he had one of those like what was that like designer guy? I can't remember, but it was like some designer shirt and it was totally a medium.
Like Ralph Lauren or like.
I was
Polo
one of
or-
those, yeah. But like we used to make fun of him all the time for wearing a medium shirt because Buddy was not a medium size, you know.
Not a big medium guy.
Not at all.
Was it tap out?
No.
Aeropostale or whatever.
I forget what it had, like a lion on it or something. I don't know.
Louis Vuitton.
I don't think it was Louis,
No, my boy. No,
but it was like a designer shirt that like somebody gave him, and we used to make fun of him all the time. I don't know who it was, but it was funny.
Tony, what are you doing?
I'm just going this way.
Sure.
Just going this way.
I'm like Lewis and Clark. I'm blazing my own trail.
Okay. Polo? No.
I need to go back to work.
Yeah, this is what you miss, Leonard, by like working, you know?
Yeah.
Tony,
Yeah.
hey, Tony's going to work tomorrow, so like, you know, we won't have to deal with him anymore, you know?
But at the end of the day, y'all are cutting over there. I'm cutting over here. We're still being.
We're
productive.
going like round and round, my guy.
And you're going backwards.
All right, we'll just
I
go
mean,
this way, whatever. It's fine to pass Sarge, you know?
No,
You gonna back up now, Tony?
no.
What do you mean, no? Oh, you put your
He's,
pipe in.
he's not going to put his pipe out, so he gets to empty himself, I guess. Just figure it out.
At least I'm like empty and then turned around with my pipe
Leonard,
in.
I'm 3/4 of the way full. I need you.
Tough luck.
You're out of luck there, Tony.
I'm gonna miss this. I don't want to go to work.
I'll just start paying you. I'm kidding.
Big, fancy.
I will buy Doge. I'll pay you in Dogecoin. How about that?
In
I was-
20 years?
I was watching a streamer the other day, and I use the term streamer very loosely here. And somebody asked that streamer if they took Bitcoin as a tip, and they're like, "Yeah, there's a link in my profile. You can send me Bitcoin." It's like, what?
Hey, Leonard.
That's kind of a lot of it for like a tip. You know? I guess you sound like
You don't
part
have
of
to send him a whole Bitcoin.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess that you can send them part of a Bitcoin. I don't know how all that works.
Yeah.
I'll keep it on there. I have no idea.
Hey,
Like,
Leonard, I'm full.
apparently Bitcoin went
Oh.
down a whole bunch over the weekend.
Leonard,
Yeah.
where you going, buddy?
I'm going to the combine drivers who know what they're doing.
Sarge, he must be talking about you. Definitely not me.
No, I'm to myself. I don't need you.
I don't need you, he says. That's so deep. This is our last barley, right? Yeah. Then we switch to card heads,
What's in the big field?
sunflower. So you won't have to worry about driving that auger wagon very much, you know?
Fourth combine? Question mark.
No, then it's really, you gotta go forever to empty, you know? We do have the funds, though. Do we have the better corn heads? I think we purchased those the other day, right?
I think so.
We have 3 of them. Yeah, they go 12 miles an hour, so we will pitter to patter. Yep, we are playing on Griffin, Indiana. It's a fantastic map. I think, though, we're gonna fast on. And I don't like the dark. It scares me. Keep it a buck.
Okay.
It doesn't scare me. Not
I mean, if
afraid of the dark. too
If
much.
it does, it does, man. There's nothing wrong with it. You know?
I don't know how I didn't like cause a house fire when I was a child. I
Really?
used to sleep with a nightlight on in my room.
Yeah.
And at the time I was a big bunk bed guy. Bottom
Okay,
bunk. Bottom bunk because I'm fat, you know?
Alright.
Actually the bunk beds are still in this garage, I believe. I think they're still like in the rafters garage. Apparently when I was a kid I always told my family that I wanted the bunk bed someday for when, you know, I would need them. And I don't ever remember saying that, but anyway.
Like if you like if your bed frame breaks, you like want to sleep in a bunk bed, or
Yeah, just in case, you know.
it's good to have options.
Yeah,
Continue.
yeah, just you know, backup, you know. Anyway, big bunk bed guy, growing up,
All right.
and I had this nightlight that looks. I mean, thinking back to what it looked like now, it was totally sketchy. Okay,
Okay.
and nightlight like clipped to like the footboard kind of the thing of the what's it called, the bunk bed. But like it was like a 25-watt light bulb in there, right? And it was right, like literally right where my blankets would be and stuff all the time. Okay, so Tony, what are we doing here besides dancing?
I gotta go to this one back here.
I'm trying to go around the corner to get back to mine. Not that it matters. But, like my blankets would be touching a 25-watt light bulb like all night long. And it's like, how does this not cause a house fire? Thinking back on it, you know? Kind of amazing.
Well, I like nightlights. Big nightlight guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But the dark,
Okay, just for the... I feel like I need to clarify. I don't need a nightlight.
so the dark scares Tony. Okay.
No, like... So I still have one in my room, right?
Okay.
Not because I need one. I just feel like I need to clarify that.
Uh-huh.
But like... So my
If you
dad...
if you don't need it, get rid of it.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. So, my parents, like, my dad was, like, he was divorced before, like, and then he got remarried again, right? And then they had me, and their life's kind of crazy.
And my life is kind of crazy.
But, like, my parents were, like, used to, like, sleeping in separate beds. Like, they don't sleep in the same beds. Like, dad sleeps down the hall. Well, like, that, like, at 3 in the morning when it's pitch black out and dad needs to go, like, take a whiz or something, like, the nightlight's, like, a good touch. That way, like, doesn't, like, fall and hurt himself.
In your room?
No, like, my room is between the bathroom and the hall, like, his room.
Okay.
So, like, the light shines out in the hallway so, like, he can kind of see, you know?
Well, you're not like a close your door guy?
No.
You're actually supposed to
Tony.
for, like, safety reasons. Like, if your house catches on fire, it'll,
Really?
like, keep the smoke. Yeah, say your kitchen catches on fire when you're sleeping, right? It'll keep the smoke from coming into your bedroom right away. And it'll give another chance for your smoke alarm to go off, or somebody else to wake you up, or the fire department to rescue you. It's like a real thing, like close your door before you sleep. Like, I forget what they call it. Like, there's like, it's a thing. You definitely want to close your door before you. Yeah. Like, it's a real thing. For sure. But, yeah. Like, yeah, every door in our house gets closed, basically. Before we snooze. Forget, there's a saying that goes along with it, too, and I forget what it is now. But no, like, it's a big thing.
Here we go, Leonard, I got you.
Are you getting that little tractor out?
No, I'm just putting it Tony's way.
Oh. All right.
Oh, now look what you did, Leonard.
Don't blame me.
Don't hate the player,
Hey,
hate the game,
farmer.
right?
Is this how you farm in real life? How do you get anything done?
Run around, that's pretty much how.
What's our width on these? I always forget.
Like 40.03?
40 feet.
Is it 40?
We did 40.05 the other day.
These are some yellow snoots.
They are, aren't they? Our first pass was not going to line up, so
What are you running, Johnny? 40.5?
40.05. That way we can actually like pass each other. Because yeah, if it's a 40-foot head, makes sense to overlap, or not overlap, but have a little gap. Saw a farmer get stuck in his field yesterday. Uh-oh. Hopefully he got out, huh?
Should have been outstanding in his field.
Could have been, yeah. Why he got that award.
Did I tell you about,
Yeah.
like, the scraper I saw stuck in the field?
Yeah. Yeah. Big scraper stuck in the field guy, yeah.
Yeah.
That serves them right. They're putting houses on
That's what I
farmland.
was just about to say. That's what they get for putting houses on good farmland.
That's right. I can't stand it. Can't stand to see it all happen.
Who
Such
bought
a
it?
shame. Such a shame.
Bad news.
So bored now.
I'm sorry. You want to combine?
No. I've went like 20 seconds and nobody's been full. Don't know what to do with my hands.
I'm at 20% already. I think we're still going to fill up at a decent clip because we're going twice the speed of like an Armored Guard head. You know?
Are you gonna go all the way around, Jenny?
I think you will.
Yeah, I'm going all the way around, Tony.
All right.
I'm a big all the way around the field kind of guy, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. That's me. I'm a big all the way around.
You guys said 40.
40.05. Because technically it's a 40-foot head. You got a lot of room for that next row, you know, the snoot to get over, you know. Something like that, right?
Snoot.
Yep.
Wait, what do you call it, Leonard? Is it not a snoot?
Snout.
Snout? Oh, it's a snoot.
Definitely a snoot.
Oh, it's the thing that goes in between the rows.
The pointy thing?
You big tomato or tomato guy?
The pointy divider thingy.
He got his tractor out today. Nice.
All right. Well, I need to do the quick brick thing and all that stuff, so I'll be back momentarily.
I'll get. There was actually, it was a couple of years after the guys that bought the farm, after they bought our farm. They were trying to work dirt in the fall. Oh, hopefully I have enough. Oh, wow, that fuel just went down a ton too, Mrs. Professor. You said it. I looked at my fuel and it like plummeted an extra notch there. Holy cow. I probably won't have enough fuel actually, but that's okay. We'll make do. The guys that bought the farm, it was one of their first years working it. You know, the farther north you go on the farm, the blacker the soil gets, the heavier the soil, you know. It's not as sandy. And they were working with like a chisel or something, and they got stuck. And they were able to unhook it and get their tractor out. That I don't know what, I think it was a chisel. It sat in the field all winter. They didn't even try to go get it again until spring. They're like, it was too muddy down there. Like, well, here's your sign. You shouldn't have been working down there in the first place, you know? Kind of funny. It was weird. Every time we went to the farm, like, yep, still just sitting there. All winter long.
I remember Dad telling me stories after the flood of '93, like when they were out there working dirt, like they just stuck.
Fall in, yeah. Well, flood of 19, they with the wheat harvest.
Yeah.
They got that combine stuck 3 times. Leonard, you could bring me some fuel since you're bored. Yeah.
Whenever I get you empty, I'll bring you some fuel.
That was a Mrs. Professor. It's all good. You got to bring a header card out here.
Yeah.
We don't have a Thunder Creek. I mean, empty me whenever you want. I'm 70, so. Oh, good.
I'll wait till you turn.
Okay. I don't know if there's room for you. I'll just stop here.
Maybe we should do it before you turn.
I'll just stop here. Because I would say there's not enough room there. And actually, Zach, the first time they got the combine stuck, they called they called the truck driver.
Yeah.
Because technically the truck driver is the one farmer's uncle.
Yeah.
And so they called him. They're like, hey, can you bring the quad over? And so they did, and they killed the quad.
Really?
Because the combine was still in park. So not only was the combine buried to the front axles, or axle, whatever, but it was also in park. I think they killed the quad. And then the other 2 times they got it stuck, I guess they were embarrassed, so they didn't call him back. Oh, they're from Professor passing on the message. Gotcha, Mr. Professor. Gotcha. Okay.
I think, like Dad's cousin's ground, like over out like the other county.
Yeah.
I remember Tim telling me stories about like '93. So they went over there. I don't think they deep plowed it, but I think they went over there with like belly scrape, or maybe they did deep plow. I think they
probably
did plow.
Went over and scraped off sand.
And I think they plowed it all under.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they had like a big John Deere like 4-wheel drive articulate tractor.
Yeah.
And I guess there was just one water hole, and like Dad's cousin's like uncle Like the daddy, he got stuck on that water hole like 3 times.
Oh, that's when you know you just shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Tell me you shouldn't be in the field without telling me you shouldn't be in the field.
Yeah.
I'll go first. Man.
I got a tractor stuck once. That was
Did you?
that was a fun day with between me and my father.
I bet it was.
Yeah, he yelled a lot.
Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me. I've heard stories.
He would yell for a little bit and then quit yelling and then just sit there and think about it and then yell some more.
he had to think about what he was going to yell at you about now.
Like he was so mad his brain was
Basically.
lagging. He had to like let it catch up,
Basically.
right?
Yeah.
What were you doing when he got stuck?
I was disking.
Really?
And like, so like we've got 2 of these things. It's like, you know, those like kind of those circle charts, you know, where there's like 2 circles and it's like, you know how they overlap and like there'll be like characteristics of one circle and then characteristics of another circle and then like characteristics of both circle. You know what I'm talking about?
diagram?
On those charts. Yeah, I
Okay.
guess that's what they're called.
Yeah.
Like, so we've got like some circles that kind of like overlap like that, and so like one of them will run like a full circle, and then one will run like a half circle, you know, with sprinklers and stuff.
Okay.
And anyway, I was going to disc one of the half circles, and it was right next to the pivot of a sprinkler that got stuck the night before.
Oh.
And Dad's like, well, that sprinkler got stuck, so work it on an angle. And so I went on like a little angle instead of a big angle, and I buried the tractor.
Yeah, you went out and where it had got stuck, which meant it put down a ton of water in one area, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're talking circles and stuff, and I was the whole time I'm like, gotta be like center pivots, right? Because we don't have those
Yeah.
here, you know. So
I forgot you guys.
hardly.
Like, yeah.
That's like life for that area.
And like we broke a couple chains,
man.
like 2 of the cables that we use to move the sprinklers.
Time to get
Like-
a yank 'em.
The county was coming out with a grader to pull us out before we finally got it out.
Oh boy,
Like it was stuck.
that's not good. That's not good at all.
Do we know which one of these trailers has fuel in it?
The one that I had some fuel in it, and it's parked directly next to the planters.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. So later that summer, I'm driving the combine cutting wheat, and we moved this one circle that my granddad didn't get the water to the pivot shut off good enough, and like we used that motor to run another pivot, and so like it was a little wet,
Oh boy.
and I started having flashbacks, and so like I got out and like walked for an hour and like drew a specific line, like, you know, so I didn't get the combine stuck,
Oh.
and ended up cutting like, I don't know, I think we left, I was probably like 30 acres that we didn't cut because it was too wet.
Oh wow.
And my dad, like, he saw what I was doing, you know, once I'd got it like cut around and everything. He's like, surely we can cut some more of that, huh? And I was like, you want to crawl up here and get the combine stuck, be my guest, but I am not going to do it. He was like, yeah, we'll just get it later. I said, good.
Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to the flock. How's it going? The one end of the farm, like, it's a sandy field, but at the same time, like, that end holds water for some reason, that one end of the field. And Dad was combining in the gleaner back in the day, and literally was like sinking down big time, right? So he came out, told Grandpa, he's like, I'm done, I'm not doing this, we're gonna get stuck. And Grandpa goes, well, you only go as deep as I plowed. And sure enough, Dad would just get to that spot, he would cut down and then just drive. He would just cut ruts right to where Grandpa plowed, and that was it. And they got all the beans cut, but he was just cutting ruts like crazy, he said. So yeah. Thanks for that follow as well. Appreciate it. Welcome on in, guys. How's it going?
Like as far down deep as he plowed?
Yeah,
So-
you'll only go as deep as you plowed, because there's kind of a hard pan down there when you plow. You know?
Gotcha.
Oh. Yeah, you only
I
see...
got the one I got stuck was a 8400, and the ladder was dragging the ground.
Oh boy.
Like it was stuck.
Yeah,
stuck.
that's a problem, huh? Tony, I'm gonna
yeah.
take a smidge pass here, by the way, on purpose.
Really?
Cut over like a half pass here so I can run farther. Trying to get around so I can get some fuel. Oh, he's right there. Never mind. All right, let's do this. Say, how close do I have to be to that thing?
Not sure. About that close, maybe. Yeah,
I'm
there you
good.
go.
Yep.
Go team.
Look at that. For some reason, when I first saw these header carts, I was like, oh, it has a pressure washer built in. Not at all. It's fuel. I think you're empty. Am I right on that or no?
Hmm?
Are you empty?
Oh, I don't know.
I think
Probably.
you are.
I didn't have much in it.
Okay. You should probably take a minute later and fill them all up, huh?
Might not hit it.
All right, that's takes that far to get full, by the way. From all the way up here on 28 down and around, that's a long way to go. Got a long way to go. And a short time to get there. Eastbound and down, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, Tony,
What's up?
Shocker.
talking about night lights, all right?
Yeah.
There's now a Wise nightlight.
A Wise nightlight?
I just got the email about it.
What's that about?
It's a pack of 3 nightlights for $20. It's a pre-order thing. I'm assuming you could like turn it on and off with like your phone.
I got the same email. Shocker.
How convenient. They kind of hound you on the email, you know? A lot of companies do that though, let's be real. Pretty much all of them these days. All right. They come out with like they come out with a fair amount of stuff, it seems like. They got the doorbell, they got wireless door locks. They got a sprinkler controller for like your sprinkler system. They got a whole bunch of weird stuff now, yeah. They have a scale. My brother wears a Wise watch. Kind of like, you know, an Apple Watch or a Samsung Watch. He wears one.
Really?
Yeah. They got some weird stuff. It's like, you know, it's like, okay, they're a security camera company. Well, they're so much more than that these days.
Yeah.
Headphones. Like, it's kind of interesting. You wouldn't trust anything smart for the house. So, like, I'm probably never going to get a smart door lock. I don't think that's a good idea. But a light bulb? Okay, hack it. Turn it on and off. I don't care. You know? And I'm sure there's bigger issues with it than that, but... You know? Smart light bulb.
That's why I got, like, the Wise for, like, baby monitors. So I figured that was, you know, safer than an actual, like...
Yeah.
Baby monitor.
Sure. At least there's some encryption and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Where's fuel at?
Down south, main road down south. The only fuel station on this map. Our only place to get fuel on this map. And like all my cameras are outside that I do have. or they like point outside. So, like there's a couple in windows that point outside. So, okay, they can hear my dad and I talking about, you know, watching the show FBI. That's okay.
Yeah. Good luck.
Or like we watched a Dateline the other day. Or like he had started watching a Dateline like on Friday when it was on, or Saturday whenever they're on. Saturday, I think. And then like we finished watching it Sunday night. Like, so I missed like the first half. Oh my goodness, it was crazy. Some of the stuff that show like covers, insane. Absolutely insane. And they never could like pin it on the guy, you know? It was totally the guy did it, you know?
Yeah.
And the buddy was so smart about like covering his tracks and everything. He hid the knife in the attic of the house. And when he moved out 2 years later, the cops were like, hey, here's our chance to like go tear the house apart. And they did, and they found the knife. 2 years later, it was still in the attic. Why wouldn't you get rid of that evidence? Like, 2 years. Kind of insane.
Some people just aren't smart murderers.
I mean, yeah, you know, like, I mean, I guess if you're murdering somebody, you're not smart in general, so, yeah. I don't know. Why don't we place 1 or 2 more gas stations on the map? I don't think we actually have any placeables for that.
We don't, because I just looked, because I was going to do that.
Yeah. We really don't go through that much fuel per se. Like, you fill up a combine, it's like, it'll last for a long time. I mean, this combine has 23.5 hours on it. It may have been filled up 1 other time. Maybe 2. Oh, I don't know. It's not really a big deal. Plus, we have, like... So here's the field right here. We have fields right here, so we go past it all the time. Oh, it's just... I forgot to fuel up when I went past it earlier. That's all. It is kind of surprising that's the only fuel station, but at the same time, I bet that's kind of accurate to real life here, too. In Griffin, Indiana.
Probably.
There's probably not a lot of fuel stations in Griffin, you know? A town of like 1,600 people or 600 people or something. Yeah. So. I don't know. Just not really something that's high on the priority list to do. Especially now with our header trailers all hold fuel. The 3 header trailers we have, they hold fuel, so. Kind of helps out. So yeah, not really a big deal, you know. All right, Tony. Got some synchronized combining going on, you know.
You betcha.
Man, I would imagine
going the wrong direction.
Wait, what?
Synchronized going the wrong direction.
You want us to go around and around? We'll go around and around. It actually should be good. Maybe. Probably not, actually, though. I'm at 70%. Let's be real. We go around and around. I'm down.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm sure this fuel station in this little town has diesel. Let's be honest. That probably a lot of diesel trucks. And
Either that or the co-op does probably up the road.
that's true. Because actually, isn't it? The shop is actually like a co-op in real life.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they sell diesel too. Yeah, they would sell fuel in real life. Yeah. Tony, hit your pipe. So I'm sure there's diesel, and I'm sure, like, you know, any farm homestead in this area would have their own tanks. Let's be real. I mean, to be honest, there for a while, it was actually really hard to find diesel where I live, where Tony and I live.
It is?
It used to be. Because, like, you know, nowadays you have a lot of, like, VWs and stuff that are diesel. There's a lot more, like, cars that are diesel, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, you know, Quick Trip they only had diesel at like the truck stop. They didn't have diesel everywhere like they still don't have it at every station. You know, the station by the funeral homes act. They don't have diesel there.
They don't?
No.
I guess I don't really look for it.
You don't buy diesel, so why would you care? So, yeah, no.
You know those like old school like plastic signs with like, they were like kind of translucent. They had like a fluorescent bulb inside. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Kind of, yeah.
But like, so in my hometown, like one of the gas stations, like the diesel price was like one of those. Like you couldn't even change it. It was just like $1.
Oh,
it's always $1.
Oh wow.
And like I thought that meant like a tank of diesel was like $100, which in '95 was pretty high. And I was like, why would anybody have diesel? Because it's $100 to fill up.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, diesel's kind of hard to come by nowadays. Like, it's all over the place. But I can remember, like, because ever since the auction in '96,
everything's started to come by these days.
Yeah, except for my neighbor cutting his grass. Other than that, yeah,
that's every day, bro.
I know. Which means if he's cutting today, he'll cut on Thursday when I'm streaming too. I can already tell you, and he'll cut Saturday, but I'm not streaming, so I don't care.
He's built different.
He is built different. But anyway, back in the day, so like, Grandpa sold the fuel tanks at the auction in '96. So since 1996, we have hauled all of our own diesel to the farm in a 5-gallon gas can, or maybe 2, depending on what's going on if we need more diesel. And yeah, it was just like hard to come by. It really was. There for a while.
How many things you have that run on diesel?
995. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, that, and then like, fire starter, of course.
Well,
let's keep it a buck with you.
Well, how often do you use that though?
Every time we have a fire.
How often do you have a fire?
Not as often as we used to.
Exactly.
Well, we used to like, when I was cutting grass, we'd always be getting stuff from those yards, all down there and burn. I mean, we still pick up like sticks and stuff out of like my sister's yard or our yard. Burn those when we have a few.
We were out of coal.
Doctor.
I took more out of the sorter.
Gotcha. Well, there's plenty of kelp in there.
Yep. But it's making kelp.
I know, that's the thing. We almost need it to make kelp for now. So we get that full of the blocks.
Yeah.
Here, Tony, let's go down here.
I guess we're like pretty fortunate because like the Quick Trip High School has diesel, so like if we need it, we can get there.
Sure. Sure.
But then again, we don't really go through like a lot of diesel either.
We actually have started going. We don't buy diesel at a regular gas station anymore.
Really?
We buy it from that like oil company on the way to the farm, and we get off-road diesel because it's way cheaper. But yeah. I mean, and we're using it for off-road use only, so yeah.
But I don't see that 995 going around very much.
Well, I mean, you can drive a tractor on the road with off-road diesel, but it's not meant for like your pickup. Like you put that stuff in your truck and you get caught, you're in trouble. Like
that's a big no-no.
Yeah. Plus, it looks like red Gatorade. That red diesel looks so good.
Slurping it down over there.
I mean,
it's fruit punch.
It is fruit punch, yeah. And it's like infinite supply. The only problem is when we go get it, we only want 5 or 10 gallons at a time, and they only have one nozzle, and it's the nozzle they fill their delivery trucks with.
Oh.
So you fill a 5-gallon can before you can blink. It's like that day's the day you're gonna just smell like diesel all day. So yeah. But we just don't go through enough to like have a tank,
Yeah, I got you.
So they have 2 different types of diesel. They have on-road diesel and they have off-road diesel. On-road diesel has a lot of taxes on it because you have to pay for the roads. That's how they build bridges and stuff, is through fuel tax. So they claim, you know. Off-road diesel doesn't have any of the tax on it. And does off-road diesel have more sulfur in it or no? That's not a thing anymore.
I don't think it's a thing anymore.
Okay, I feel like back
Yeah,
in the
I don't
day it
think
was a
so.
thing though, right?
Cause like I've heard a story about like this guy who knew like the delivery drivers for, and I actually think it was a delivery driver for like a refinery or something. Like, you know, he was buying diesel like straight from
Oh wow.
like a refinery, and his delivery friend, whenever he would bring him diesel, you know, he'd bring him a semi load, and he would forget, quote unquote, push the button that makes the diesel red.
Oh. Gotcha.
I say no. Like with the school buses, like on the cover it says like low sulfur diesel fuel only.
They have the same amount of sulfur. I feel like it used to be different though, right? Fire. Like I feel like it
I
used to.
think back in the day it did.
Because well, we actually so they have like a conditioner. I think they like changed green first, right? Maybe. I don't remember, but we actually have like a additive we can put in our diesel, which we haven't done in a while, but I guess we probably should. Sarge, we're going around and around, and welcome back, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, we're coming up
And
to you.
yes, diesel was different at one point.
Yeah, it's probably not so much anymore, huh?
Not quite.
So we should probably still be putting in that additive, huh? For our old engine that we have.
Not necessarily.
No? Oh. Yeah, we definitely, because we use green diesel forever in the tractor, but now we only use red because there's a place in town that'll sell it to us 5 gallons at a time, and it's way
Green
cheaper.
diesel.
Yeah, green is on road. You ever seen green diesel?
White diesel.
White? No, it's green. Is it not
Diesel
green?
itself. White,
Diesel's
yo.
green, bro.
The
Chat.
handle's green.
Is it not green? You call it white diesel? No,
Yeah.
it's red or green.
I don't know about that.
I'm about to go to the gas station. I'll be back. Go get me a Gatorade
I
bottle.
say
of
like
these.
I know like on like BMO and them when they're TikToks when they're filling up with diesel, they'll just spray it around and it looks green.
Well, they're idiots too.
Yeah,
you know.
no shot. No shot.
No shot.
Yeah, I mean the off-road diesel that's in the tank here at the farm, it's red.
So what kind of weird diesel do you have in Oklahoma?
That's real diesel.
Wait,
apparently.
there's clear, yellow, and red. Fire saying, what is clear diesel? That's gasoline, bro.
I feel like yellow is more gasoline.
What?
I would say
It's
the
kinda-
diesel like we get like
It's kind of
we
green.
get here for like burning and stuff is clear.
No shot.
Does it have a certain amount of biofuel in it?
Is it kerosene?
RP1?
Kerosene's like, looks like water. It's clear.
No, we
We're
just
not
throw
supposed to drink it
RP1
like
on
water,
our.
though, right?
No, don't drink it. Definitely don't drink kerosene. No.
No, we just
The
throw
government
RP1
now
on our
requires diesel to be sold within 3 different varieties: clear, red,
No.
and blue.
Blue?
Blue.
What?
What?
What's blue diesel?
It's the same as red, but it's only used for U.S. government vehicles.
Oh.
Not
Clear-
available to the general public.
Clear is
So they can do
untreated.
special diesel.
No, clear. Fire saying clear is untreated. Yellow is winter. And the red is off-road. I've never heard of.
What?
I've heard of number 1 and number 2, and the only difference between that's a anti-gelling agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want some of that blue diesel.
Dude, our
Run
diesel's Our diesel's yellow here, okay? Our diesel is yellow. All year round, it's yellow.
You want that government juice, eh?
Yeah.
No.
It's government diesel. It's blue.
You got government juice and government diesel now.
They should have followed, by the way. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going?
Like saying it's yellow, I can get on that train, but it's not green. I can't get on the green train.
We call it green diesel, but it's more, I would almost agree. Yeah, it's more of a yellow diesel. Let's be real.
Yeah, so we just call that white diesel. Or non-farm fuel.
And main chat. I literally just Googled diesel, and it's all just like pumps and stuff.
Yeah, the streams either consist of food or random farm talk, and now I guess the different diesels.
Yeah. The differences in like different parts of the country, even, you know.
Yeah.
I'm literally. I want to go to the gas station and get some diesel now. Go get me some diesel. Dude, next time we go to the fuel place we buy our diesel from, this is a fuel, like, it's an oil company, delivers diesel and like stuff to all the farmers, or some of them.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna ask them, like, how many kinds of diesel do they have? You know, do they have the special blue juice?
Probably not.
Probably not. No, because I don't think there's a lot of. That's interesting though. Government has their own diesel. That's kind of weird, right?
What else do they have around up that we don't know?
Everything.
Yeah.
True. Secrets don't make friends, guys. What are we doing, bro?
Which one should you pick, a girl or a truck? What?
I mean, depends on what you want.
Trucks do be cheaper though.
Truck won't leave you either.
If it does, it means you forgot to put the parking brake on, you know?
There's something.
Or
else
didn't
you
want to
could
be
say.
there.
You both can't. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Wow. Man. I don't know. It's kind of funny. Kind of a weird question, but kind of funny, you know? Come on,
By
fam.
the way, when we get done with harvest, we're gonna have to take the combine to the gas station. Don't ask questions. Just know that we need to do it, or I need to do it.
We're gonna put a mix of all three diesels in there.
Oh man, GPS, look at me. Look at me. That GPS really working out over here. Oh boy.
Just break.
My foot slipped off the pedal.
Say that wasn't me. Was not me.
Wasn't me.
You worked for the gov to the north, like the Canadian government? Blue, red, and clear. I've never.
I want to see blue diesel. Like,
I kind of do too. I just like, how blue is it? Like windshield washer fluid blue, or like, you know what?
so okay,
Like-
so we've got the white Gatorade, we've got red Gatorade, we've got blue Gatorade now.
Is it
What's next?
Is
I
it
got white
Windex?
cherry, I got fruit punch, I got
Blue
lemons.
juice. I don't know, what is it called? Slurp juice. I'm playing Fortnite.
You know, you got that blue def, you know?
Yeah.
It's not blue.
No, def is clear.
Not at all.
It's
I know.
basically pea water.
My mind
but-
was blown the first time I had to put some in, you know, because it's blue def. You know,
Yeah.
it's like the most popular brand. I always thought it was blue, and it came out white, and I was like, oh, that's
right.
been a lie.
Chat, who can get us a photo of blue diesel? Blinker fluid? Oh yeah. I need some dehydrated
Blue
water
dyed
too.
diesel. Blue dyed diesel is identical to red dyed diesel, except that it's only used for U.S. government vehicles.
I had no idea. Man, the more
I
you know.
just Googled like images of blue diesel.
Yeah. Is that a
Did
thing?
you get pictures of weed?
You don't get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
It's,
what?
There's this weed. Like, I guess there's like a weed named that or something.
Oh,
Like marijuana?
Yeah. You gotta put fuel in after
oh, yeah.
it. Like blue dye or
That's what the government be using.
That's what Fire just said. The only blue diesel he's finding is the marijuana kind.
clear diesel is road vehicle grade fuel.
Oh, it's not clear. It's yellow.
Well,
Clear has
yeah.
low
Green.
sulfur levels.
I thought it was green.
It's green. It's really more of a yellow, but for some reason we always called it green. Like,
Well, but this has no significance at all. But isn't the handle green?
not at
I
all
mean, it's
gas
Handle's
stations.
definitely green.
Some
Oh,
gas
well,
stations. they-
Gasolines are usually red.
Oh, not here though.
They're black here, right?
They're black, or some of them now have green handles for diesel or for gas.
What color is the diesel handle?
Sometimes it's green, sometimes it's, I don't know. Sometimes they're all the same. Yeah.
Seems legit.
Now the nozzle should be a different size for
Mm,
diesel, so that way you can't put it into a.
I think they're the same size, right?
they're the same size, yeah, at least here. Now, if you go to like
Around here, if it's like, if it's one of those pumps, that, like you can get gas or diesel at it, like the nozzle will be the same size.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
like if you go like Love's around here, like if you go to the front, you know, for like 4-wheeled vehicles, you just use the same pump for either
Yeah.
one.
Now,
If you go around to the back to like the truck part, then they're bigger.
yeah, the truck ones are
Well,
bigger because they crank out the fuel.
The handle's the same size, but any one that I've ever seen, the actual nozzle coming out, it's a larger diameter.
Wonder if that's
So
a
that way, it can't go through the typical hole that's for
Yeah,
the fill for a gas engine.
that makes sense, but I wonder if that's a state thing, Sarge.
I said I know, like when Roman first got his like flamethrower,
Mhm.
they always try to use like he went whichever gas station he would go to, like they've got the 2 different nozzle sizes, so like
Oh,
he was
no.
always complaining like
Hmm.
because they must have been at the truck one, like it wouldn't
I'm gonna
fit into like the diesel can.
I'm gonna say that's not a thing in Missouri. Because you gotta remember, I've been hauling diesel to the farm since '96, and we've never, like, some of our cans, like the hole's real small, never had an issue. So, I mean, that makes sense. Oh, they didn't work with the VW cars, so see that. I could see that being an issue. No, I would say here, and I'm talking like everything from like a Casey's, a Quick Trip.
They're all the same, yeah.
Yeah, like Sam's Club, they don't sell diesel, but yeah, anywhere I've ever been, they. Oh, and the only place I've seen the big one is at the truck stop, and like not the regular fuel island, but like the truck stop one, or at the fuel delivery place that we buy from, because of course they're filling their trucks. So.
The YouTube blue diesel fuel,
Yeah.
and it's just like add blue. Like what is
Yeah.
blue? Like talking about like the dev.
Yeah. Metallic, what's going on? Fire. It's so weird. I'm more you know, right? More you know. Now, if you really want to be confused, you go to certain Casey's gas stations, and not only do they have a diesel nozzle and a fuel nozzle, but they have like 4 fuel nozzles and a diesel nozzle. Each different fuel gets its own nozzle.
Mm-hmm.
That'll really confuse you. Because you got to think, if
Then-
you want premium fuel,
Then you get the def.
most likely you're getting
Nozzle.
at least a couple gallons or at least a gallon of whatever the last guy got first before you get premium.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So like when Dad goes, we started this thing where we go to Casey's and get no ethanol gas for like a lot of the stuff at the farm now. And the first thing he does is he'll fill up his truck and then start putting fuel in cans. That way you make sure you get what you want. So, yeah. That one gas station we passed, I think there were 5 nozzles on the one pump. That was kind of a lot.
Then you get the some that have like the def handle with all of those other ones too.
Yeah.
Like they started adding def to the pump.
Yeah.
I'm buying the jugs.
Which is kind of the biggest crock in the world, by the way.
Yeah, they.
Oh, it's
So
better
plastic
for
jugs.
Yeah, better for the environment. Everybody go out and buy a pallet of plastic jugs.
And cardboard.
Yeah.
Well, like every little def nozzle that I've maybe ever seen, like at a gas pump, you know, like it look like it's
They're
all
tiny.
nasty and corroded. And
Oh, well, it's basically
it's gross.
it's.
Oh yeah, if you
what
ever
is-
want to see what it can do, you just spill a little bit on a piece of metal.
Yeah, it's very corrosive. Basically,
Yeah, run this
like,
through your engine.
Actually, it works similar to catalytic converter.
yeah,
Separate chamber on the exhaust system that it gets injected into.
yeah. It's a scam, though. Let's be real. I'm on that chain. I've never had to use DEF for anything, but
Oh.
it's a scam.
They're doing.
My truck takes it.
Does it? Now,
I tell you, you can stand there with the truck running, and you can't tell, smell-wise, you can't tell that it's diesel.
oh wow.
What year is your pickup, Sarge?
15.
Now,
Got a Cummins in it, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
does that have the DEF tank under the hood, or like you open up the fuel cap on the side? and
It's next to the fuel cap.
okay. So that's probably a lot
I
better.
think Phil's truck's like that. His new truck.
It's like the
so-
ones under the hood that would have annoyed the ever loving. Yeah, that would be terrible.
Oh look, he's got to fix his truck. Haha. No, he's just putting def in.
Wait, Phil has a diesel pickup too?
I thought one of his last trucks, he said he had to put def in. I think,
Oh.
or he was talking about one of his friends, maybe.
But that would get old having to like hoist the jugs up underneath the hood all the time and spill, and well, it's just not
Yeah,
good
here,
for.
dump this down your engine, like
Yeah.
over your engine.
Not good at all. But I think that aren't the DEF like the pumps, like at the fuel pump, the DEF handles are like really small, right? So that like
I don't know.
you couldn't.
I've
put
never
It,
used one of
Never had
those.
to
I
use
always
one.
just buy the jug. And
oh, okay. I got you.
I guess I never realized that you can like get DEF at like a normal pump.
Well, it'd be like with
Not
a
many
diesel
of them,
pump.
though. It's,
yeah,
not-
usually
it's,
at your
us-
truck stops you can.
Yeah,
it's usually only at like the semi ones, though.
yeah.
Not
'cause-
like a.
Well, they've got a lot larger tank on them too.
True,
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
They're not just at like your normal gas station.
Not at all. I doubt you can walk into a quick trip and be like, I'll take $30 in DEF, please.
Jesus.
No, maybe to the truck stop. That'd be about it.
I mean, I could see the handles being really small because, like, at least the farms, they've got a diesel pickup that takes def, and like that hole's like tiny.
Yeah.
It is.
And it probably doesn't take a lot, like hold a lot of DEF either. Compared to like a gas tank, you know,
No,
Oh, no.
no.
or a
no.
diesel tank, I
mean,
should say.
yeah,
Actually,
I
it's
don't know,
funny.
like 5 or 10 gallons maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine is 10 at the very, very most.
That large lawn care company that Dad deals with all the time, they had an IBC tote brought in with DEF in it. And the guy kept telling them from the company, do not let this freeze. Do not let it freeze. Don't let it freeze. Don't let it freeze.
They let it freeze.
They let it sit outside on a piece of like a concrete pad. And they got condensation inside the DEF tank. And they used maybe like a fourth of it. And they actually had to pay some company to come out and pump it dry because it ruined the DEF with all the water in it. So it's like real smart guys, 5-head move. Oh. You were told do not let it freeze because it condensates. Don't let it do that. Keep
They
it
did the
somewhere
one thing
warm.
they weren't supposed to do.
They do a lot of dumb stuff like that though, Tony.
Oh.
Yeah. But hey, that company makes like a lot of millions of dollars, so you know they're doing something right.
Well, if they're DEF freezer, they just go get a new tub. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, that one snowstorm or that one winter a couple years ago, they built out, and this was like for one snowstorm or maybe two, they built out like $3 million in snow, like in a month. So
All
like,
right.
you know, they're doing big moves, you know.
Zach, what are you doing, bro? You're sitting here playing games.
Yeah, 3 million in snow.
I
Could be
have
going to start a company right now.
I have no interest in like doing anything with snow.
They roll up. Owner doesn't do anything with it. He sits in an office. Probably stays at his house during snow events, actually.
I'll say, does he even actually leave his house?
So Buddy shows up to work like 1 day a week at most.
Probably hand out the checks, right?
Yeah, that's about it. No, he has a guy for that. No. It's a heck of a company. Heck of a company.
Being the boss.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you, he just doesn't stop expanding. They just added another crew like last week. They got behind because they lost Monday. Let's see. They lost Monday last week to rain. And then they took off Tuesday, but it didn't really rain. So now you're 2 days behind. So they went out and bought equipment and added another crew to help make up that 2 days. Like, that's the kind of company they are. It's like, all right, go spend a bunch of money. Let's get another crew going.
At least they can find employees.
Hell, they, the like seasonal helpers,
Uh-huh.
they actually got all their guys, so they get like 70 Mexicans. And they got them all, but like they weren't sure if they were going to get them, so they hired a bunch of locals too. And so now they have like
a lot of people.
They almost have like too many employees and not enough work. Because, they hired, I don't know, 20 or 30 like local guys, and then 70 Mexicans came in. So like, they've got the help.
I've actually I've seen them on the road, and then I saw them like one time actually doing something. Well, they were just sitting on a leaf blower.
Sometime we'll have to like get you out to their place, Tony.
Yeah.
It is quite an adventure to go to their place, and their shop is insane. They built a shop, decided that wasn't big enough, so they added on a separate little shop just for working on lawnmowers, like doing the daily maintenance, right?
Okay.
That's all they do in this other little shop. And it's still decent size. And then they decided that wasn't enough, and so they built another shop like across the little parking lot, and that's basically they work on like trucks and stuff in there, or do like some of the other projects like the main mechanic guy doesn't do. Like they get done down there, like working on salt spreaders and that kind of stuff. They just needed more room.
Gotcha.
So now they really have like, and then they still have their like old shop that occasionally like trailers get worked on and stuff down there. It's like, I just got too many shops. But
because I would assume like the trucks and trailers get parked outside, right?
Yeah, everything's parked outside every night. They run all enclosed trailers, so they're not worried about equipment walking away per se. It's all locked up every night. And actually they're in like they're kind of in like a secluded area too. So like nobody really knows where they're at. Kind of secret.
I rotated my GPS 90 degrees.
Well, they have 4 shops really. So, but the amount of stuff they're working on, they have 2 full-time.
There's probably something always in there too.
Oh, well, and they're not afraid to like, oh, that cab needs to come off that Ford 250. Okay, sure, let's do it. Like they go ham. Like the head mechanic guy, super nice guy. He is not afraid to take on like anything.
So like if it's broken, needs fixed, they'll fix it themselves.
They pretty well fix it unless it's like auto body. They don't do auto body. Or occasionally they'll send something out. Usually if it's under warranty, like they bought a Kubota skid steer and had problems with it, it went back to the dealer. But other than that, he pretty much works on it himself. So they have him.
Mechanics do most of the work.
Well, he's like the head mechanic guy. And then they have a guy that basically just does daily maintenance on the lawnmowers. And he will help the main mechanic out too with projects. And then I think they have a part-time guy that comes in and works just a couple hours, and he works on just trucks, I think.
Like,
so, yeah.
But he just does like blades and like.
Yeah, so basically every other day. So every night, they work 4 nights a week, right? Because the crews mow 4 days a week.
Yeah.
And so every night, half the lawnmowers come in the shop and get blades done and greased and all that stuff. So every other day, the blade is getting changed on that lawnmower.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Quality cut.
Lawn care company. Big lawn care company. One of the biggest ones in the area. I think they're up to like 17 crews. So they're not like
They run
one of the
4-person crews or 2-person?
5 maybe.
Oh Jesus.
They're not like one of the nationwide companies. Like there's some nationwide companies that are of course bigger, but like for this area, they're one of the biggest companies around here. They shot follow, by the way. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going? So, yeah, I think they run like 5 people on their crews, maybe 4 or 5 people. They don't do anything like halfway. It's they.
It sounds like 2 people mowing, 2 people weed eating, 1 edging.
Except for storing their DEF fluid. Other than that, they go ham. You know. Not really big on the DEF storage, you know.
Can tell.
Yeah. But yeah, big lawn care company. You don't have anything that big in Oregon? Gotcha. They go crazy.
There's a road closure from 2 to 4 tomorrow.
Ooh, nice. Cryo test maybe?
Highway 4. No.
Are they moving something? Huh.
It's an intermediate road closure.
So they're moving something.
Yeah, I think they're moving another part of that tower. They'll be up to 3 sections at the launch site.
Thanks, Chef Fowler. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going?
Because they're building them away and then they'll just transport them down, then just stack them.
Yeah. I know this company's crazy. The amount of blades they go through.
They probably all come through your dad, don't they?
Now they do, yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, a couple of years ago, they purchased like $250,000 worth of stuff from Dad in a year.
God.
Now, granted, it's mostly parts. They don't buy lawnmowers.
How much of that was like mowers?
They don't buy lawnmowers
through them.
No, they don't buy lawnmowers from Dad because he doesn't sell the brand that they use. I'm not going to say what they use, but they don't. Dad doesn't sell them. They do buy handheld. They used to buy chainsaws. I don't think they do anymore.
Do they?
Yeah.
They whip the backpack blowers or like handhelds?
No, backpack blowers and professionals.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah. Any of the real crews, all rock backpack blowers.
They big.
Do they take their guards off, their trimmers?
No. At least they're not supposed to. Anyone I've ever seen has the shield.
I say that big of a crew.
Yeah, their insurance is yeah. Like they had a truck on their one lift. They have 2 lifts in their shop.
Didn't they roll a truck last year?
Oh, they've done all kinds of stuff.
Like with mowers and everything inside?
No, it's a different company. But they had last winter, like the first snowstorm that we had, they had a brand new Ram with like this big, dump bed on the back and stuff.
Yeah.
And they had a salt spreader in it. And they were out plowing, or they were actually spreading salt, I think. And Buddy backed into a big light pole in a parking lot.
Oh, no.
And like the axle broke loose on one side and he like bent the frame. And
How hard did he back into this light pole?
apparently he was flying. This truck had like less than 1,000 miles on it.
Oh no. And it was probably like a souped up like
Yeah, big boy.
plow with too.
Yeah, big boy Ram. Like,
Oh no.
yeah.
Oh no.
And it was like a hydraulic spreader too, so it's not like an electric drive. So they actually had to put like a hydraulic pump on the engine and like all this stuff. Like they sunk some money into this truck. Their insurance fixed it. I was shocked. Their insurance said fix it.
That much? You probably kind of.
Yeah. And then I think what was the one they had? Oh, they had a tree truck that somebody forgot to wheel chuck. And it actually rolled and plowed into another brand new truck.
Oh.
Like in their yard. Like bent the frame. Oh, it was a whole mess. But stuff like that happens with as much equipment as they have, and it happens. It happens. All right, I'm gonna run in the house real quick and take my 3 o'clock break. Half an hour late. I'll be back.
Oh, shocker! You're late.
Shush you.
Enjoy your break, Jim.
Alrighty, chat. I will be back momentarily.